There we go. Well, good evening, everyone. Sorry. All right, I'm dealing with a bit of a disaster. Half a second, excuse me. hmm There we go. A little bit better, so I can actually be able to stand a little bit closer. Excuse me. Well, good evening, everyone. Edward Skillen here, also known as the NES Christian Gamer. Uh, Long story short, usually I do a game night on Wednesday nights, and then my messages are Saturday. But I've been on hiatus for my messages for so long, and mostly because I've also been under the weather. So I want to get back to it, and obviously I couldn't do my message. I got the message I got was only in my heart to share. So I was sick since uh, forever and a day. I was down with food poisoning since last Friday, but by the grace of God, I'm doing better. A lot of times, a lot. A lot of times, a lot of sickness, but by the grace of God, I've gotten over it. And by the way, to thanking everybody for your prayers and concerns, I really appreciate it. If it's your first time joining me out here on Twitch, I welcome you. This is where everything happens, obviously, is at twitch.tv. Right? All the VODs get uploaded to YouTube. I don't live stream on YouTube. I'm looking into possibly setting up a dual stream in the future, but I've got to find out how to do that. So I've got a lot of homework to do on that because I'm not 100% familiar. So I'm hoping to get that all figured out eventually. But right now, you know, this has been working out. Knock on wood. So thank you. Yeah. So obviously, if you're catching the VODs on either YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, I thank you. You're more than welcome to join me over here at Twitch. It doesn't cost anything. You got to be a minimum of 14 years old to sign up, and then you just sign up at Twitch.tv. And then after you go through the whole sign up process, just do a search for the NES Christian Gamer, which is this guy, and you're all set to go. Excuse me. Praise the Lord. With that being said, that's it for announcements. So I had another talk planned, but something has been inside of me and stirring inside of me as of recently. And that's what's triggered tonight's message. In 2025, AI has got to go. AI has to go. Why do I say that? Because AI has been hurting so many people. It has screwed so many good people over. So many people are not working right now because of AI. And recently, and this is where it's boiling my blood pressure. And I say this with every fiber of my being. There's so many fields that AI has no place in. Why? Because there are so many jobs out there that AI has taken over that the job would be done so much better with somebody with a heart and soul. It boils me to no end. When I when I see about it and I hear about how much AI businesses in our society is using AI in so many areas, and the actual physical people are going by the wayside for working. You go into most stores these days. It's not regular checkouts anymore. It's all self checkout. It's all AI. And it's even leaking into other forms of areas. Just recently, I actually found something out that I think it's gonna if and I gotta say this, and I'm saying this out of with every fiber in my being. If AI is not stopped, so many sources of media are going to be gone, like audiobooks, cartoons. There's people that are going to be pissed off here when I say video games, movies, and the list goes on and on and on. Because when AI takes over all these different areas, here's the thing. Because AI has no heart and soul. And I'm going to say that again. AI has no heart and soul. All these things and more we won't get into. Music as well. You're just going to see it just all go by the wayside. Why? Because with AI not having a soul, not having heart and soul behind what it does, and all these companies chasing after the dollar, guess what's going to happen? Here's the reality. The consumers are going to walk. And here's another thing. Every single business, and I'm putting the warning out in advance, because AI is human built technology. Here's the thing. Here is the major thing behind that. If AI is behind everything a business does, and companies and media and everything else, here's the reality out there. When all these companies rely on all this AI and all this technology, the second, because it will happen, I'm going to say it, the second all, every, all this technology, all the AI, all the technology fails, because it's not a matter of if it fails. No, no, no. It's a matter of when it fails. I can tell you right now, every single business, every single company, every single, and the list goes on and on and on. I mean, you can see just how it all goes. And where and just do a little background homework, as the list is growing daily of 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 areas where AI is being incorporated. And the problem is when that technology fails, all these businesses, all this technology, all this media, everything that relies on AI, relies on the technology that runs the AI. When it all fails, and it will, every single one of these companies will be instantaneously gone. Every one of them. But they're gonna wind up going by the wayside anyways, because when companies go to AI and they don't have that heart and soul to behind their product, here's the reality. Here's the massive, massive, massive reality behind that. Poof. Consumers stop buying. Consumers stop plugging in that company, in that brand. And all of a sudden, and they realize it starts dying. Company starts dying. As they're looking at that EKG of their heart rate. And eventually, it starts getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Eventually, flatline. No heart, no heartbeat. If companies don't have that heartbeat, doesn't have real heartbeat, and I'm thankful. I'll be willing to say I am thankful for the companies that do use real men and real women to step up to the plate. That don't use AI. And it's sad. I heard it was the last Tune In podcast, Jim Comey, that I caught, that someone was talking about this. And it really sparked a fire in me. And I got a feeling it's sad. To think that, poof, you know, I'm just being real. I'm thankful for like here in YouTube and everywhere else, where there's actual people with heart and souls. And if I'll be willing to say, if I had a company, I mean, I guarantee you, I would not want AI. I would not want automated systems. Why? Because it loses that human aspect. It loses that heart and soul. And a business with no heart and soul, like I said, will die. And it's just bare bones. It's bare bones based reality. And I can be real and saying, I thank God. AI on fire. AI is everywhere. But it's time we start waking up and saying we need to pull the plug on AI. AI has got to go. whether it wants to or not. Because all it's going to do is hurt people. It's going to be the biggest hurt to so many people, so many companies. I'm just being real. Now, as a voice actor in training, when I heard this, I was sickened. There's companies out there that's already laying people off, going to AI, saying basically they don't need the people. They can just use a person's voice to AI and send them to send them to the curb, send the original person behind to the curb, which is sad. That businesses care more about money than people. Those are businesses that, in my opinion, shouldn't even get our hard-earned money. But how it's going. I'd love to tell some of these services, you know, some of these AI services, you're fired. Don't use any AI services. Put them out of business. If people aren't using the AI services, my opinion, put them out of business. I mean, like I know it originally actually started with automated phone systems, which is just absolutely sickening. That there are places that used to have a person working a switchboard, where you could call a place of business and get an actual person and get connected to actual people. Where because I know recently I actually had to deal with, and I'm not going to say the company's name, but even though I've had my times when I throw the breaker of my Christianity and just go full off carnal on them, guilty as charged, because I've been more than ticked off. Because every time I've called, I've dealt with an AI, with the AI phone system, and not gotten help from an actual person. And it boils me. That's basically what a lot of these, what utility companies do is they just sit back and collect, and people deal with the headache of the automated phone system. And that's all. That's all AI is. It's just one massive headache. Mm. I'm be real and saying, I've taken my fair share of Tylenol. I'm not afraid to say that. Yeah, I did hold up the Tylenol bottle. I'm not afraid to say I've taken more than my fair share of Tylenol. With the headaches that I've had after that, my God, it's ridiculous. Uh, I remember watching TV. And there was a what was it? It was an episode of NCIS, and I think the episode was called Kill Spring. Yeah. I would basically, long story short, with what Gibbs did to that computer, basically what I basically want to do to about every automated system and every AI system on this planet. It's ridiculous. So, in closing, and I know I'm just rambling on, just sharing my heart, but this is just burning inside of me. AI has got to go. It has got to go by the wayside and never show its ugly face again. And hopes and prayer that, we wake up. Like I said, so many people have gotten screwed because of it. And it's true. Throughout the earth, and more is to come. I can be real and saying that if there's companies out there that I find out that I deal with that are AI based, you think they're going to get my business? No, they're not. It's like I firmly stand in belief that AI has got to go. I know I've been rambling on. I know I've just been preaching my heart, but my heart is full and on fire. I'm thankful I'm a people person. I love seeing actual people. That's why I go out to Comic Con. I would be beyond pissed off. The day comes I go to a Comic Con and I find out that it and I don't see people, I see computers. I'd be beyond pissed off. I would be. I would be beyond furious because and it's sad. Now our world and society has turned into this. Sad. And I know for a fact that God is a people person. He doesn't deal with AI. God's not a fan of AI, neither am I. Man, I know AI is out to screw over mankind. Every single one of us. God doesn't like AI. I know I don't like AI. I'll be straightforward. It's like it says in the Bible. God hates divorce. God hates divorce, and I'll be straightforward and say I hate AI. I said it. To all these uh, automated country AIs out there, you're fired. Tell it to Alexa, Google, Siri, you name it. Tell them all, you're fired. I'd rather deal with a human instead of an AI. And I know God deals with AI. God does not deal with AI. God deals with people. When God contacts us, He's talking to actual people. Why? Because we have a heart and soul that He's given us. And He knows us. Because He knew us before He knit us together in our mother's womb. He knew us. And He knows us. People, if you want someone to talk to, I know obviously my chat's always open. I have more or less on nights when and interact at night, and when it's closing response time. Even my comment section. You're not dealing with some sort of AI or automated system. You're dealing with an actual breathing person. Even when I got a wrong number text, matter of fact, this happened to me a few weeks ago. I got a wrong number text. The person wasn't talking to an AI. The person was actually talking to a living, breathing human being. That was me. The person was talking to. But the thing about it is this. We need AI to be gone. To start getting rid of AI. Give it the boot. Kick it out the door. Start saying, hey, let's start dealing with actual people again. This will make the world a better place. Dealing with actual living, breathing human beings. Thank you to everybody for your time. We're praying to wrap up. Dear God, thank you for this time. Dear God, I thank you that I am a human that you created with a heart and soul. Not some automated system or AI. Dear God, I pray as a wilderness society we wake up and we realize what AI is doing to so many people out there. It's not right. It's not right to anyone out there whatsoever. Dear God, I pray for everyone out there. I pray for everyone out there to wake up and realize all around this world that AI has to go. It has to go away and never come back. God, may we all wake up and realize it needs to be about people, not technology. Technology is nothing more than a tool, and I know that for a fact. But in my honest opinion, I think AI pushes it beyond tool, and it's not right. AI needs to go by the wayside. It needs to go away. Every company, every person needs to just say to AI, "I'm done with you." Needs to give it the boot, fire it, and wake up and realize that we we need to just use technology as a tool and not a rely on that we made it be to be. God, I thank you. Yeah, I know the reality of what AI is doing to not just our society, but our entire world. God, may you send a wake-up call to the entire world. I thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Like I said, technology is nothing more than a tool. I'm thankful it's a tool that I can use just to be a blessing to people, to be able to share my heart to all the men and women out there. Because I guarantee our world, not just our society, but our world, would be a much better place. If honestly speaking, if everybody got rid of AI, how much better, I can tell you this much, our, not only our society, but our entire world would be a much better place by February 5th, 2026. 1 year from now. We all need to do our part. Yeah. Yeah. I know there's people out there walking around with the boycotts. I feel this way: boycott AI. I had to pick a sign. That's what I'd be waving. That's simple. Because AI, like I was gonna say, has no heart and soul. And I know God gave us all a heart and soul. And I know there's men and women that have heart and souls that are tuning in and listening to this message. Almost 27 years. I mean, exactly 2 months to the date. April 5th, 1998. 2 months from now, be 27 years when I gave my heart and soul back to Jesus. The best decision I ever made. It was no AI decision. It was something I made on my own. Tonight, you don't have to make an AI decision. You're not being made to make an AI. You're not having an AI decision make it for you. Because I know each and every single person out there has a heart and soul. And here's the thing. And I made it quite simple. Like I said, you know, you don't have an AI making decisions. No heart and soul. I know it's completely finite. This is just pouring inside me. God calls out to you, not through AI, not through technology, but directly from His voice, right to your heart. God's calling. You gonna answer? Chat's right next to me here at Twitch. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, or the main YouTube dump, comment section right below me. So jump into the chat, the comment section. Type in and give my life to Jesus Christ. To get yourself plugged in the Great Bible Believing Church. And there are multiple out there. Like Pastor Crickershell's Church, Life Church. Location times of Life Church. You can check out Life.Church. And also my current home church, which is Bethel Christian Church on 1 Main Street, Norfolk, Maine. An old school style traditional church. Sunday school is at 9 a.m. Sunday morning experience at 10:15 a.m. You're currently in the direction of Pastor Robert Cole Jr. Pastor Robert Cole Sr., who led me to the Lord, is physically with the Lord. He has passed on and gone to be with the Lord. Once again, I thank everybody for your time. God bless you all. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Have a great evening. I love you all. I mean it with every fiber of my being. I love you all. Jesus loves you too. I hope to see everybody out. I'm hoping to get another gameplay. Eventually get through Animaniacs. I may take a break from it because I'm about ready to just throw the cartridge through a window. I may take a break from it. I love y'all. Good night and God bless y'all. Take care. Good night and God bless.